Hi, I'm Tarek Beatty from Home Sweet Loans. Welcome to the next episode in our educational series. In this episode, we'll be discussing the purchase of land and building a home, and giving you an overview of the process to help you move into your brand new home. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. And don't forget, we'll guide you all the way through the process.
So the first step is to have a chat with a finance specialist, otherwise known as a broker, to really establish what their borrowing capacity is and their budget, and what they're comfortable in affording.
Oh, look, first step before even starting to come and see us is approaching a broker. Someone that definitely is an expert in construction finance. The problem we have is these people are going into the banks, they haven't even looked at a construction loan before, and they're causing all sorts of dramas for us. They're not getting pre-approvals, which is important again, so they know what they can borrow, so we know which area to put them into and what package we can create for them that's affordable.
It is critical that you obtain a pre-approval before you commence your home ownership journey. We will meet with you to discuss your personal circumstances and your borrowing options. All our pre-approvals are formally validated by the lender. That is, a formal application is submitted and assessed by a credit analyst, giving you peace of mind when selecting land and a home to build.
They can start looking into where they're wanting to live, what's most important in their particular community, and the affordability of that, what they're wanting to be close to, the infrastructure, transport, schools, close to work, all of those other things.
When buying land and building a home, you will sign two contracts, one for the purchase of the land from the developer and one with the builder to construct your home. Depending on your finance options, these can be submitted as two separate transactions, that is, the land first, or as one transaction with land and building contracts at the same time. It's important to note though, that formal approval can't be obtained for the land until a valuer can physically access the land, that is, be able to actually stand on it and see it. Some builders may also not be able to produce a fixed price building contract until they too can access the land, particularly for soil test purposes. Once the land has registered, in other words a title has been issued, it will settle. You'll become a landowner. Congratulations. This is also when repayments will commence for your home loan, for the land portion only, of course. Throughout this whole process though, we remain in constant contact with the land sales professional, your conveyancer, and most importantly, you. You've settled on your budget, you've got your pre-approval, and you've decided on a block of land. Now it's time to pick your future home. You'll need to select a plan that suits and the style and colours you like. While daunting, this can also be a lot of fun. Cassie, what other important factors should buyers take into account when they're looking to build a home?
Okay, value for money. Understanding what any of us builders are providing for you, understanding the documentation that you're signing for starters, and when it comes to a final price, that what you think you're getting is what you're actually getting. A lot of these homes, they're dressed up with furniture. You obviously, when you build a house, you don't get that furniture. So not getting caught up in that side of it, and understand you're there to build a house, not buy a lounge. Okay, so that is very important, because it's very disappointing when you get out on site, your house is, you're watching it get built, and suddenly the wallpaper doesn't arrive. And it's like, well, what about what was in the display? Well, no, that's not what you were getting.
You have the option of completing items such as driveways, fencing and landscaping, even pools if you like, separate to the builder. Should you wish to pursue this option and you want to include these in your home loan, you would need to provide us with quotes for these items when providing us with the building contract. Importantly, once we've submitted the building contract and quotes for valuation and approval, no changes can occur to these specifications. Any extras or upgrades you make at the time or during the time your home is being built, you would need to fund these yourself. It's pretty important to remember that. We'll, however, discuss this with you in great detail prior to us ordering the valuation.
Once we've received all your building documentation and completed the valuation, we will seek formal approval from the lender. After your loan is approved, we will meet to peruse and execute the loan and mortgage documents. We will also discuss the next steps in the process.
So your loan is formally approved, mortgage documents executed, and your land is settled. Well done. It won't be long now, and we'll have the council approved plans from your builder. Once received, we will obtain the builder's commencement letter from the lender, and your build is ready to commence. You'll receive specific instructions from us at this point in time. Also at this point is when you will make the remainder of your contribution towards a transaction. And once you have paid your full contributions, the lender will commence paying the builder. The first stage in the process is a slab, or more commonly known in the building contract as a base stage. If you're entitled to the first homeowners grant, this is when the lender receives this payment. We'll also look after the processing of the first homeowners grant form for you to make sure it all goes through smoothly and you get your money at the slab stage. In a standard building contract, there are 5 progress payments required by the builder. We look after the payment of each one for you. You simply sign the invoice and forward to our team for processing. Please ensure though you are satisfied with each stage before signing and forwarding to us. Your loan repayments are interest only during the construction process. This means that you're only paying the interest on what's been paid out by the lender. For example, if the lender pays the builder $50,000, you'll pay interest on $50,000. If they then make another payment of $50,000, balance becomes $100,000, you make payments, interest payments on $100,000 only, and so on until the house is completed. Once your home has been fully completed and the loan fully funded, your repayments will switch to principal and interest on the total loan amount at that point in time. We're nearly there. Once we hit the final progress payment request, also known as handover, there's a few extra steps required before you can receive the bank cheque to hand to your builder and get your shiny new keys. First and foremost, you need to sign the invoice as per the usual process and forward to us. When we receive this, we'll be in touch with the site supervisor to ensure the home is fully completed. A lender cannot complete the final inspection before the home is fully completed to the builder's specifications. Once the inspection has been done and all is in order, the lender will produce the bank cheque and will advise you accordingly. It's really important though that you note this process will take 5 to 10 working days across all lenders. You need to make allowances for this time frame when scheduling your move into your new home. If you've decided to do extras through separate contractors, these will continue to be processed by our team after handover. Simply sign the invoice and send it to our team for processing. You can also pay for these yourself, provide us with receipts, and we'll have the lender reimburse you accordingly. Our primary aim is to guide and help you during the entire process. We communicate with all parties throughout the whole journey. We are experts in the construction finance process and we're well known across the industry for our knowledge and service. We're with you every step of the way, now and well after your home is completed. Enjoy your new home.